something that, on Note to File, we've talked about, like, do we do like hit the road and just like interview people and say like, hey, what do you know about clinical trials? Like, just sort of using it as like a platform to educate folks. Like I was getting a tattoo the other day and I was talking to my tattoo artist and I was like, but like if I say clinical trials, like what do you think of? And like his perspective was so out and like not what I was expecting. He started talking about trials for like different inks and how he was worried that they start banning the colors of inks that he liked if they ran clinical and like but again like it's like okay but like that's just one person like the perception of clinical trials is wild to me and I think we could like to your point do a lot better job educating folks but to your point how do you make it sustainable financially? It's tricky.
Yeah, because you think about like every company does their own, they're all very focused on their disease areas, and rightfully so, yes, but I feel like as a greater community, people just need to learn in general why clinical trials are important.
Yeah,
Um,
100%.
Outside of the ads, hey, here's a clinical trial, we'll pay you 1,200 bucks to come and be
Right,
part of it.
right. Or the clinical trials that they do know of are very polarizing and political. You have the historic ones like Tuskegee, which is not good. And then you have like vaccine trials, which is a politicized thing at this point. So like there's just such a layer on that's been like added on top of clinical trials that like not only do we not understand clinical trials, now we have opinions about it without even knowing what it is.
Yeah, for sure.